right, so I washed my hands and I'm ready to get started with labeling and adding products to my inventory. Let me get this camera angle set so you guys can actually see. Okay. You can see my scanner. Move my plants out of the way. Oh, wrong one. Video. All right, here we are. All right. So these are the labels that I printed out. I made these myself using Cricut, Design Space, and Canva. Let's see that here. I have my alcohol pads. Normally, I like to use 70% isopropyl or ethyl, even better alcohol. But I don't have that in spray form this time, which makes it much easier. So I'm using these prep pads that I keep on hand. I have, of course, my products on hand that I made last night. I'm preparing for a pop-up market, so I'm actually not going to add these to my website inventory because I want to make sure that I have enough product for my markets. So I'm just going to push these to the side. And I have my handy dandy scanner. Yeah, it's ready. So that I can add the inventory to add the product to my inventory. I feel like there's so much background noise um, in here. Like, hold on, let me move to the other side. So less distractions. I'm still getting the hang of making videos. So I'm trying to figure out what works best or whatever. So I thought I would share some of the things that I do to prepare the merchandise. This is kind of my favorite part because I really love doing admin work and organization and stuff like that. And so hopefully, you guys can enjoy um, me sharing this with you guys, or it could help someone who is already running an e-commerce business or who is thinking about starting an e-commerce business. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys its SIM code. Let me put this up here so everything can see better. There we go. All right, so I sanitize everything before I put the labels on. Not because, it's not going to touch other surfaces in root, but because it helps the labels adhere better. So normally I would just take the spray bottle of alcohol and spray it and use a microfiber cloth, which is really good at absorbing the oils residue that may be left on here because this is a butter. Actually, I'll go ahead and open one so you guys can see This is our Ori food collection. It's unscented or naturally scented, because this one is really good for people with sensitive skin. And so I'm just going to talk about what I put on the label and why. So I put naturally unscented and who this product is geared for by putting what it can do on there. And then I also put a link to all of the ingredients on my label, which have to be organized from greatest amount to least amount. Um, and then I also put the barcode on my label so that I can organize the product in my inventory management system, which at the moment I'm using Google Docs for my master list. And then I'm using Square POS for my online sales inventory management and point of sale inventory management. And the cool thing is, after I'm done doing this, I can definitely um, show you guys how I do that. But the great part of that is it syncs up with the e-commerce sites so that my inventory is never off. So if, I give something to someone or theft occurs, which is the worst, but I'm aware of it when I run inventory. All right, so I'm just setting these aside so that they can dry before I start labeling them. I'm actually thinking about getting a second Cricut machine, because honestly, I've been taking so long to get this done because it does take a little bit of time to get the labels printed out when I'm doing like one sheet at a time, but it is much more cost effective to do it that way because my labels are not standard size. I have a custom size label. And so for me to get custom labels from one of the popular sites, there's like an off rip, there's $99 um, service fee or service charge for custom labels. And then it's like 50 cents a sheet. So probably going to be like, I don't know, $1 per sheet of labels. And I need all different types of labels. And sometimes there's typos that occur. I just have to go through and fix all of my labels. And so I didn't care because I make them in-house. So it's pretty easy to do. And once I create the labels the first time, I just save them to a list in my Cricut design space called product labels. And I just go in there and print them out as needed. So it's really simple. If anyone has any tips on doing not kiss cut stickers, I can't remember the name of the type of sticker, but kiss cut, I think that's when you cut them out like this. I really would prefer sheet stickers, but I don't know. I've seen people do it really easily on the Cricut Explorer 3 or Explorer 3, but for some reason I can only do, no matter if I use the light setting or not, I'm only able to get Kiss Cut stickers, and I prefer sticker sheets. So yeah. All right, so that is the last one. They're all nice and dry. Yes, they are. And I use printable vinyl stickers that are removable, so that if I make a mistake when putting the label on, I don't really have to worry about it, because the label will come up without ruining the packaging, because that kind of thing can add up very quickly and cut away into your profits. So I'll show you what I mean. All right, so I just peeled my sticker off, and you can tell it's not like super sticky right away, but it kind of is sticky, tacky enough, but it comes up without leaving any residue. So for instance, like that. Most stickers, you put them down and you do that, it's not coming up without leaving residue. And so these are a godsend, and they're so shiny. They look professional, and I pay less than $1 per sheet, and I can fit 3 of my custom labels on each sheet. So it's really, really good. All right, so I have lines on the sides of these. Normally, I do this label from line to line, but I've been having issues when it comes to doing the small label in the back. So I am going to try something new, and I'm going to try to do this label in the middle and then do the back label in the middle using the line. So I probably should have one of those things that hold my containers. Oh, perfect example. But I do not. So I pretty much just freehand it. No, it's not far enough up. I'm using my, well, you can see clearly, using my hands to do this. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a good idea for me to do. All right. So I'm just going to do it how I normally did it, because it's not working out for me. I just don't like how that feels. It's going to take forever. All right, so I see the lines here. I'm not sure if you guys can, but there's lines on the side. And just like when you're putting the papers on the mats for the crickets, I literally am just lining up the sticker on the side. And then I can smooth it down all the way around, which is why I like using the line to do that. And actually, I feel like I should have brought it up a little bit more. Just hold it down on the bottom. There we go. And that's my label. And then the back one, there's not a line here, a guideline. So I have to freehand it pretty much. But that tends to work out for me. So I'll just do that. When I printed these labels out, there's this trick in Cricut Design Space where you can add an extra cutout around your sticker so that it's easier to peel. And normally I really love doing that. All right, so look at the bottom. Here is the middle. And there we go. Done. You can pay people to do this for you, but honestly, I think it's soothing and relaxing to do this. I just try my best to stay ahead of my orders so that, or to fulfill my orders right away so that I don't have to be stressed out and rushed when doing all of this and make things look bad. All right. So I actually did manage to use that guideline and add it on there. So I'm going to see if it's better for me to use the guideline in the back for the back sticker. On the back sticker, I literally just have my SKU number and the QR code to the ingredients list, and of course, a warning label and also branding. Ooh. I am so proud of the products that I've created. I'm so excited. All right, so I'm just gonna stick it to the line. Why can't I see in this piece? Wow, that was actually like a little bit better, I guess. Like it's not perfect, but it was easier than I thought it was gonna be. So I'm gonna just take it off and see. I've been wanting to invest in one of those. I think they're used for mugs, but a lot of people use them for labels. So I can literally just like put it there and not worry about it like moving around or whatever. Let's see if I do it like this, if it'll be easier. Can you guys see what I'm doing here? Okay, I'm filming on my phone as well. So go in the center and then I was looking at some pretty cool label machines as well. I'm not really sure though, but eventually I'll have to get some machinery to help me out. But I don't think we're there yet. So before I got the labels that were removable, I would waste like every other container sometimes. And it was so bad. And I think it's because I really like things to be presentable and pretty, because that's also a part of buying a product. You want it to make you feel good. And so these stickers have really helped me out so much. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll do I wish I knew how to add it But literally all I do is scan my products like that, and it adds it to inventory in Square. So I'm gonna stop filming now so I can do a screen recording of that and add it to this video for you guys, so you can see exactly the process that I go through to add this to my Square inventory. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful, and of course, stop by my website and check out our products.